My neighbor showed up and pulled my tree branch away. He said he'd take it back there and saw it up. So, that's one less thing I have to worry about today. Now I'm going to try to raise up that other side. Okay, there's my two boards up. Now all I got to do is bring an end piece up here and tie this all together and go from there. Okay, that was the hardest part. Now that that's up there, I set my two corner beams, put another post in the middle, run a little ridge down through there, cut a bunch of 12-foot studs and stick them in the middle. This is how big my shed's going to be. It's not going to be terribly tall, but big enough. One of the things I thought I might wind up having to do is to back the rat rod in here in the winter if they don't take it in the museum. And even with this short, it's tall enough. Another thing I might do is wind up setting a motorcycle in here. If I do, I think I've got room for it. I think I could literally set the bike right in here, set the rat rod right here, get them both under cover for the winter, and we'd be good. And that's kind of what this shed's all about, is making a little winter space. As far as my property line goes, I measured this off the other day. Here is my marker here, right here. I should be more than 10 feet from the line. I got a tape measure right here. I'll whip it out and double check just to make sure we don't get in trouble with the neighbors. Well, my neighbor wouldn't probably care, but That's like a town ordinance, and it's also being a good neighbor is not getting too close to the property. So I got 10 feet, which I need to be able to drive back yonder. I need at least 10 feet. I mean, that would even be cutting it kind of close. But I think I got 10 feet and a little to spare here. So I'm all good. With that said, I'm going to go get me a couple of cap blocks to put on top of here. And then we'll be ready to make some corner posts. And then we'll be able to be ready to put some rafters up. Wouldn't it be fun if I wound up putting some tin on this before the end of the day? Oh, that would be a joy. Sure would.